Ladies and gentlemen, I'm meadsyreplays. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to have a look at the all new FV4005. Yes, the FV4005 is it's always been a good tank. It's always been a great tank. It's always been a 3-shot autoloader with around about you could do 460 alpha, and it's got some consumables that are really good for the tank, and one of those being the improved engine power boost, which I really love because it does really help the tank, and of course the shell reload boost, which takes away 30% of the reload time in between each shell. So what does this mean? Of course you can have it with the reticle calibration as well. I personally don't, but a lot of people I know do, but I like the shell reload, I like the speed boost, and of course you have to have a repair kit. So the new tank, what is the new tank, or what is the new look of the tank? So it has been changed. It's got now 4 shells instead of 3. How has that changed the tank? Has it changed it for the better, or has it changed for the worse? In my opinion, I do think it's actually changed for the better. I've been playing it and it feels quite nice. With the 4 shells you can really deal a lot of damage, even though it's got lower alpha than it used to have. But with the 4 shells you can really cause a lot of damage, and you could do it very quickly. I've just had a couple of games where it felt like I've done nothing, but I've done like 3.5k damage, which isn't nothing special, but to pump out that damage very quickly is enjoyable. So of course the DPM 3300, which is really good for an autoloader, like really good, and the magazine reload now is 21.5 seconds. The shell reload time is 2.5 seconds, and of course you have 4 shells in the magazine, so you can really get that down. You can get that shell reload boost down to just under 2 seconds in between each shell. And when you've got 4 shells, you're doing 410 alpha per shot. If you're able to get a juicy target like a grill, you can almost wipe out a grill. If the grill is not using the spool liner, you can almost wipe out a grill. You can pretty much wipe out a waffle in tier 9, things like standard Bs, leopard 1s. If you can get to the side of these guys and have all 4 shells, you can really bully them. So we're gonna have just a quick, I mean, this one's, it's nothing special. I did nothing really, but I just wanted to show how quickly you can pump out this damage. So we're just going to fast forward it. We don't really do anything there. 800 damage. So we're just going to go forward. And this is what I mean. So we got the WZ113 here. I know a lot of my team are around this side of the map, but we're going to come up behind him. So he's got 1500 hit points at the moment. He's going to get a shot taken here, 400, and with the help of your team as well, I mean, 2 seconds, 2.5 seconds. If you're using the shell reload boost as well, that's even less, and he's gone. One thing I would recommend, if you do manage to destroy a tank within sort of 2 or 3 shells and there's no other shots around, do go for that reload. And if you don't know how to reload mid magazine, just double tap the ammo bar, just double tap the ammo bar, and then it will reload. Some people still don't know this. Some people are still shooting the 2 shells or 3 shells or whatever they've got left to reload. Just double tap the ammo bar and it will reload. So we've just taken a couple of shots into him. We're going to get a shot into the from this motion, and obviously with the longer reload, do make sure that you've got some cover. And now the motion is driving down, we know we can get some shots off into him, and we want to get some more damage. We're on 2.8. We are going to get shot, but because of his angles, no problem. 362 alpha, which is pretty much on the low side there, and sadly we do get shot from a camping Sheridan. But 3.5k damage, like very easy. And I mean, we didn't even try to get that. We didn't even have to try to get that damage. But Fizzy sent me a replay. Again, it's not the best of replays, but it will just go to show how good this tank can now perform. Obviously, a lot of people are going to prefer the 3 shells because it's got higher alpha, and it's you're less time, you're exposed for less time with the 3 shells. With the 4 shells, you do have to sort of expose yourself for just a little bit longer to get that extra shell out. But in my opinion, it is worth it if you can go for the tracks of a tank. A lot of the times I've been playing, I mean, I've just had about 5 battles, and a lot of the times I was going for the track for the first shot to keep him there, and then sort of going for the tank and getting some damage for the next 3 shells. And of course, there is, when the tank is angled correctly or side on or whatever, you can go for the tracks and still get damage as well. But when a tank is sort of facing you, yeah, I always go for the track and then go for the front plate. At least he's stuck there for a little bit, especially if he has used his repair kit. You can really annoy them, and if your team is around as well, yeah, it's not just, I don't look at just my damage. I see it as, right, I've got 4 shells, I don't care about damage, and that's one thing I've never cared about. If I've got 4 shells, I'm going to shoot a track of this guy, and if he's going to use his repair kit, then I've still got 3 more shells to go for that track shot. And I would prefer to keep him there and use his repair kits than me get damage, because if I keep him there for longer, then at least my team can get damage. A lot of people are selfish, or a lot of people do like damage themselves, so of course they'll just go for the damage. But me personally, I would go for the tracks a couple of times and then go for the damage if I can, and at least make him use his repair kits. But again, that's all depends on the situation. Like Fizzy here, he's gone around the map on his own. In this kind of situation, especially with that death start, yeah, you probably wouldn't go for the track, maybe your first shot, because you've got no backup. You want every shot to count. So again, it all depends on your situation. But again, Fizzy's, he's just done 1500 damage against that guy. He's now going to get behind the rest of the team, and with his 4 shots reloaded, again, this guy's not looking. Is he going to be able to get an ammo rack? No. Go for the track. Go for the track, keep him there. You've got 1 shell, and again, I love what he's doing. He's just going for the track, keeping him there. And because of that, he managed to get all 4 shells out. The guys use his repair kits already, and now we know that he hasn't got his repair kit, and once we've reloaded, he's only going to be a 1 shot to us. So yeah, I mean, and again, he's used his 4 shells and he's on 3.2k damage. So yeah, you can really pump up that shot. Fizzy, really, why would you even go for that shot? If that shot hit, I would have deleted my channel. I love the fact that you tried it, but now you've only got 3 shells, and I suppose that's the best thing with it having 4 shells. If you missed the first shell, then you still got 3 others, and you're still going to do around about 400 alpha per shot. So you're still going to do 1200 alpha damage. If you're lucky enough, 1100 damage if you're not lucky, and even sort of up to 1500 damage if you've got the HE loaded. So now Fizzy's on a reload. Of course, he's got the Type 71 coming behind. Yes, he's a 1 shot, but it is a 2 versus 4, and they are dramatically losing on supremacy points. So he needs to start clearing these guys, but he also needs to start saving a bit more of his hit points. And the Type 71's going to come around. Unfortunately for him, he's got the Jaeger behind, who has just missed. He takes out that guy. He's got 3 shells. With the Jaeger just missing, he's going to be able to take him out very easily if he doesn't do that. So now he's on a reload again. It is a 1 versus 2, 4.3k damage. I personally don't think he should be able to do this with 940 supremacy points. But again, the best thing about having 4 shells, even with this VK here, you'll be able to comfortably take him out. And even if you bounce a shot, you might be lucky enough to still be able to take him out with the 3 shells. So that's 1, 2, and as you can see, nice and easy with the 3rd shell. Now it's getting close. Is this FE going to think he's on a reload? Yes, he is. He still had that 1 shell, and that is what the difference can be. So good game there, Fizzy. You did get a little bit lucky, but I mean, it just goes to show what this tank is now capable of. And that was easy 5.6k damage, easy Kolobonov, and actually a very nice game. So yeah, I mean, the FV4005 with the 4 shell autoloader, I prefer it. I didn't think I was going to prefer it, but honestly I do. I think it is an amazing tank, good fun to play, but it is still a hard tank to play. It's still a difficult tank to play with it having no armor. And again, with the consumables, it's all about how you use them. If you use the speed boost, the shell reload, it's again, all that is totally up to you. But I run it with the shell boost, I run it with the shell reload, I run it with the speed boost, and I run it with the repair kit. So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Let me know your thoughts on the new FV4005. Do you like it how it is, or did you prefer it how it was? I'm meadsy69, and I'll catch you all soon. Bye bye. With